Hey y'all. One of the things about being a gardener is, I'm sure if you're a gardener you know this, we are really dependent on the weather. So I've been thinking today that I should do a video today rather than waiting until what I think is going to be the perfect day, because I'm going to show this while I'm talking to you. We're supposed to have rain tomorrow, and I don't ever know how hard the rain's going to be or whether we're going to have wind, and how plants and flowers are going to respond to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video and show y'all the bachelor buttons, because I've waited 2 or 3 years in order to get the bachelor buttons to this point. Let me see. And they're beginning to bloom. Things are just really popping now. That's a small snowball bush. But here are the bachelor buttons, and I'm going to walk you. I don't know how well they show up. The sun keeps coming in and out today. It's kind of cloudy and not cloudy. So I'm really excited about these flowers. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit and maybe you can see. See, they're starting to bloom. And I really don't have any guarantee that after rain they'll all still be standing, which that's my dream. And the dogs are loving sitting in them next to them. But see how they just surround the table. It's really been fun waiting on them to bloom and hoping, I'm going to document them today in case bad weather gets them. Hopefully it won't, because I really am hoping for a full bloom, a mass of blue, and to really look like a wildflower garden. But anyway, I'm going to walk you out to the garden because, I like to tell y'all always about the dahlias. But right now, the bachelor buttons are the stealing the show. See how pretty they are. They're so pretty. And I told y'all the other day about the memories that I have of my mama planting them. And this time of year, it's bittersweet, because her birthday is the day before mine, and it's the first week in April. And she has been dead this year 20 years. Wow. I can't believe I have lived most of my married life with Brian without my mama, and not being able to talk to her or ask her anything. You never know. You never know. Anyway, let's look at the dahlias. Here, there's the dahlia, the 2 big dahlia beds. And now this year I have, this one is a dahlia bed. I have worked this week, and I've moved all of them that were here. They were kind of crowded, and moved them over here. And so this bed is filled with dahlias, and they're starting to come up. Some of them were already sprouting, and I divided a few of them because the clumps were really big, but for the most part, I moved them over just like they were. And that ought to be really pretty. They're here, the ranunculus. They're not blooming yet, and that was eucalyptus, but I think they all died. Potatoes, oh, they're so cool. I love them. And lots of pro mix to put in the beds. But I'm telling you, this year I've had to rely too much on Advil. So I'm kind of hitting my stride of one day on and one day off, because I guess I work a lot, and do a lot of heavy lifting when I'm out here, but you know, there's just so much to be done and I want to get it done. This bed here, you can see what I've been doing. I have dug this bed out and moved all of these daylilies. There were just a few, there was just a tiny few right there, and the rest of them I have dug from other places, divided, and planted them here. Hopefully that's going to be really pretty. I can see it from my kitchen window there, and I try to look out the window to do gardening there. So here are the dahlias. They're coming up. It looks like the majority of them seem to have lived, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought that maybe with the cold weather we had and they had overwintered in the ground, I thought that there would probably be half of them dead, but I have found one up there. When I was moving them, there was only one that had disappeared. So that's a pretty good percentage of survival rate. This is Byzantine glads. It shouldn't be too long. I don't see buds yet, but it won't be very long. And the Spanish bluebells that are smothering daylilies, so I'm having to dig around them, get the daylilies out, and move them back there where I just showed y'all. Still weed. So many weeds, but I'll get them. Over here, I've moved. So that's it. This is Mona from Winter Past.